honestly say this wedding would not have been the same without you. Well, congratulations, you have managed to marry a charming, beautiful, funny, intelligent young woman. Kylie managed to marry him. Now, so, what I'll say, you've come a long way in the last couple of years since you met her. You have honed the relationship skills, you've been committed, you've been dedicated, you have put in the work, you've driven thousands of miles back and forth between the states, all culminating in what is undoubtedly your greatest achievement and the love of your life, which is your collection of top-shelf, high-end bourbon whiskey. Now, I have a collection of bourbon. I collect bourbon. Josh, the other room's over there. I gotta say, yours is pretty good. But now that you're married, you're going to find out, you're going to live that age-old phrase, an old phrase, I'm sure everyone in here has heard it. Behind every great bourbon collection is a woman, like my wife, saying, "You'll never drink all that." I'm glad you made that woman today your wife. Now, Kylie, you look really good today. Real good. I had actually planned to get up here and say a bunch of snarky, sarcastic remarks about your personality, your high-pitched voice. I kind of ramble on a little bit about the university that you went to, how Wyoming shouldn't be a state. But then I saw you at your guys' first look, and I was just like, there's no way. There's no way I can say everything that I was going to say. I'm just going to say some of it. Here's why Wyoming shouldn't be a state. Half the population of Wyoming is in this room. And you guys get just as many senators as we do. And that is only the kind of math that makes sense if you went to Wyoming Elementary, university. A place where the kids start proudly drinking at 11 o'clock in the morning. Go vote. But it isn't to have fun like every other university. It's just to get through the depression and into the next day.
Not wrong. Correct.
As for your personality, like I said, we'll talk about it later. I'm not going to say everything I had to say, except for, in all fairness, you have been through a lot in the last few years I've known you. You've gone through a lot of struggling relationships, not just your own. You've gotten a master's degree. You've quit your job. You got a degree. You got another job. You quit that job. You got another job. You quit that job. I'm pretty sure by the time we're done here, you'll be unemployed again.
Ruthless.
Jeez.
Normally the groom does not take pot shots. As a bride, during his speech, you're special. But through all of that, you have not become more stubborn or hardened or arrogant in your decision making. You have become more humble, more open, more selfless in a way that demands the love of everyone around you. You have made it impossible not to love Kylie Hunter. Not daily, sorry. You'll be the first to make that mistake. Speaking of Daly, the boy. I wanted to tell some stories about the groom, but I wanted to do it in a theme that matches today. You're not just a man now, you're a husband, you're a woman. It's not looking to you. You're going to be committed. You're going to make good decisions. You're going to be a father one day. Your kids are going to live better. Make good decisions. So let's review. Some of the decisions Holden has made in the last 14 years. Holden decided to stay single for most of his college years. He wanted to focus. He wanted to go to good school, get a good degree, get a good job, and distractions. Girls. This might have also had something to do with the fact that he kept his closet chock full of full-size, inflatable, semi-erotic dolls.
Oh my God.
You all may ask questions about that later. Just a note, we will deny it. There are plenty of witnesses here. They have names.
Oh my God.
Hold on, the most important day of his life, decided he would wear that haircut. You've decided to make me your best man. A decision that is still playing itself out. It may have been because your real best friend is my wife. Last time I checked, she is not a man. And making her your best man would be far too liberal and progressive to be tolerated at a wedding full of people from Wyoming.
Truth.
Yeah,
Truth.
100%.
But I will say this. I get to step in, and it has been one of the truest joys of my life to have you as a friend. You have a running theme every time you talk about our relationship, and that I challenge you. And by God, I agree. I have been a royal pain in your ass since the day we met. But now it's my turn, your way, to tell you exactly the same thing. You have challenged me to be better than I am. You have made me not just the best man today, but you've made me the best man that I can be.
Josh.
Tara, stop it.
That's enough of that. My wife made me say that. Next decision. You were getting out here without hearing this one. He was once climbing a mountain. With two friends. Two friends who were in it's today. Yeah, it's They were climbing the trail and they happened upon a body. A dead human body. And they got together and they had to make a decision. What are we going to do about this? They decided, let's just keep going. I know what you were thinking. I think it was like, well, guys, he's gonna be here when we get back. And maybe this whole situation will just work itself out. So they kept climbing. The climb was a disaster. They got into waist deep snow, the weather terrible. They had to turn around and come back. Came back, and this situation had not worked itself out. Turns out, the dead bodies tend to remain in exactly the same spot that you left them. Plus, and it turned into an active crime scene. And the cops that were investigating the scene were surprised to see the 3 sets of shoes that had left all these footprints around his body. Just stumbled right down the middle. And occupying those 3 shoes were the 3 morons. They decided, we should just keep going. Promptly arrested, taken in custody, and I imagine likely interrogated. So the cops figured out that there's just no way. These 3 idiots could have murdered anyone. They were not getting killed themselves. So, certainly, given that history, this is the best decision you've ever made. I could go on. I'll stop because, like the rest of the room, I've been drinking all day and I have to pee. Okay. All right. So I feel like part of earning the title of Best Man is to give you some advice. You know, everyone here knows me, knows I'm an armchair therapist. I don't like to give out advice. I think you could probably count the number of times I've given you real advice on 2 hands. This hand would be full of the drunken ramblings of a madman. This hand would be full of just ways not to die on a dirt bike. But it should come as no surprise that my advice is don't take marriage advice. Marry me on. It's edgy, I know. But I've been married for 6 years now, almost. And sadly, that is a long time by today's standards. And that has resulted in an abundance of terrible advice, quick fixes, and recipes for success, and secrets to a healthy marriage. But the people telling you that advice will oftentimes be the same people telling you that marriage is all about sacrifice, hard work. It's going to be the hardest thing you've ever done. But they're wrong. I guarantee you, if you found all the room, or found all the people in this room that have been married for 20 or 30 or 40 or 50, longer, I don't know, and you ask them, what's the secret? It'll go something like this. First, the husband is going to tell you a very bad joke. He'll say something like, secret to your healthy marriage is 6 magic words. I'm sorry, you were right, honey. Now, it's a bad joke, but his delivery will be perfect. Because he's told the same joke 1,000 times, and if you notice, his wife will be rolling her eyes into the back of her head because she's heard the same joke 1,000 times. But if you really talk to those people, and you just look at their look on their faces, what they will really tell you is that there's no secret. It only takes staying committed to the things that are already obvious. Be honest, be faithful, communicate, love one another, and even though you're now one, continue to respect one another as individuals. Do that. Don't be fancy. When you guys are 90 years old, sitting up in your bunker in Wyoming, kicked back in your lazy boys, watching Fox News all day.
Yeah. You'll enjoy it.
I guarantee you will never even think to say the marriage was the hardest thing you've ever done. You will say the marriage is what got you through the hardest things you've ever done.
Come on.
My wife made me say that too.